Hello everyone, this is your big head clown speaking, and today our first rant is in shout out to James McGirr, who he has decided that I should do a rant on VAR. VAR is what's in the Premier League, and it stands for Video Assistant Referee. It was introduced in 2019 as to help clear and obvious errors. However, almost 6 years on, what we thought were teething issues, maybe a lack of consistency, and to be an utter farce in sorry about the lag. Now, the problem is with VAR, it's not the technology itself, it's the officials using it. And I'm doing this video on behalf of all my fellow football supporters, whether you support the clubs I do not like, whether you support the same team as me. This is for all the teams who have been in the Premier League since VAR was introduced, and who are in the league now. And nearly every team in the Premier League has suffered from poor decisions. Now, James McGirr, who I'm shouting out in this video, is a Wolves fan. They're one of the clubs who are seeing decisions go their way. Whether that's referee bias, whether that's either poor inconsistencies. Only in this country has it really caused this amount of controversy. And we're here to investigate what controversies are there. The PGMOL over the last few years has had to send out multiple apology letters and that. Now, the thing is, clubs might not mind that, but when it costs them in key moments of a season, whether that's the title, whether that's the relegation, or maybe making it into Europe, for some teams, VAR has played a crucial role, but for the wrong reason. So let's do this investigation, shall we? But in my opinion, it's continuing to be a farce. And while we've still got the same type of referees in the Premier League, these cock-ups will forever continue with VAR. Okay then, so this is what I'm talking about. So, obviously we still have semi-automated offside technology before the end of this season, so that's 2024-25. If we go to down here, if I can get it to work, oh there we are, we can see, so this is this season alone, so we're going to read all about it. So here we go. So according to the Premier League's key match incident panel, there have been 13 mistakes since the campaign got underway in August, with 4 incorrect and 9 missed interventions. The first of the 4 incorrect decisions came in August when Dango had a goal ruled out for Bournemouth against Newcastle for handball. Now, got all these notifications. Bear with me, because once I get good editing technology, I'll be able to film these videos much better. So, then there was another clash between West Ham and Man United last October, when video assistant referee bloody Michael Oliver told David Coote to award a penalty for a supposed foul by Mattis de Ligt on Danny Ings. How is a club I do not like. I'm an Arsenal fan, there's a strike, but even then, if it's a club you don't like, you've got to call this shit out. So, and this is just this season, think of how many there was alone, and we're going to do these statistics. A month later, Brentford's guard was shown a red card on VAR's recommendation after a foul on Everton's Jordan Pickford, only for the decision to be overturned by an independent panel on appeal. The most recent incorrect VAR decision came last month. Nikola Milenkovic's goal for Nottingham Forest was against Southampton was disallowed for a foul from Chris Wood in the build-up. He said, these are some of the incorrect decisions, so if you think this is a handful they're picking out, and that, then think of what the other decisions, because 13 alone this season. 13. Honestly. So no, what I was reading there was obviously that post for TNT Sports was posted on the 2nd of February 25 of this year. I bet there would be many more mistakes. Now, let's go through the other seasons then, shall we? So here we go, I've just gone on to Sky Sports, and here we are. I'm about to explain. So, this comes back to a game from 2023-24, last season in the game between Tottenham and Liverpool. Now, that was a game that was an utter farce to VAR. So, this was when Luis Diaz was disallowed. I mean, Luis Diaz's goal was disallowed. Bear with me, it's early days on this channel. So, I'm just looking at this now. So, lines were drawn for offside check. VAR had thought the goal had been given off-field. There was 40 seconds between goal scored and game restarted. The PTOL issues an apology for incorrect decision. Last year, that turned out to be one of the decisions, as Liverpool did not win the league last season. Yeah, so that turned out to cost them the league title. Obviously they're on track to win it again. It's painful if I mention who's in second. Yeah, that because Liverpool went on to lose this game 2-1. They had players sent off. The red cards were debatable. Yeah. So we're going to go down again here. So here we go. The panel has made out that VAR has intervened correctly on 57 occasions. There have been 20 VAR errors so far, but the Premier League says 17 of those have been a failure of VAR to felt it should have been done. I mean, who's in charge of this all? Who's in charge of this bollocks needs to call out, because this is not good enough. So, yeah. Honestly. So, yeah, this was on 8th of February 2024, I'm reading this. So, see, 57, I mean, when Sky Sports are releasing videos on YouTube, and that's with a compilation of all the incorrect controversies of VAR, you know there's something wrong with the refereeing system in your league and that it's broken. Like I said, every club since VAR was introduced has suffered, whether that's your fiercest rivals, whether that's your loved team, everyone is in the same boat and that. And I'm pretty much wearing the suitable mask. I'm pretty much a clown, which sums these incompetent referees up. So, like I said, let's see. So, we now need to find the numbers of how many mistakes, because I haven't quite searched this up. So, So this was, found something from December 2022 here. So, this was December the 21st, 22. 6 incorrect interventions this season. So, yeah. So, I'm going to go into the Premier League. This must be way over 100 incorrect interventions. Because, I don't know, because I've seen enough of them to know. So, in the Premier League... Now, like I said, what we thought were teething issues, and that, there was a lot. And that VAR thinks that they're correct. 96% were correct. So something's clearly wrong. Like I was saying, so yeah, 30 VAR mistakes this season. So we're going to add this up. So we're going to get my calculator. So, like I said, I estimate it's way over a problem. So, if I read about these mistakes, so 13 plus 6 plus, so hang on, 13 plus 6, so 48 situations. Oh, another incident as well, forgetting to draw the lines against Brentford. That would eventually cost us the title ourselves. As well, it's gotten teams relegated and that. So yeah. So yeah, 20 VARs. I estimate over 100 on this, because I can't seem to find the statistic. So far it's going into 39. So, and as well, this one's for you, James. Wolves. I think Wolves are one of the teams that suffers the most. Like, it's just not good. I think there's over 10 for Wolves. So they clearly hate Wolves. But yeah. So something does need to change about VAR in this country and fast. Whether that's introducing an automatic system or as well semi-automated offside, which is coming in. But all the time we've got the same type of referees that have been making the same mistakes. We are going to continue to see that. So all the time the referees are treated differently. No, all the time the referees are refereeing the same type. We need to train referees. We need a new team, I think. Because this is just going to continue to happen. Title costing, relegation defining, season defining mistakes are going to happen. And that's not what we want to see in our game. We want to see consistent VAR decision. We want to see games being played, not 5-minute VAR checks. Because it's embarrassing. The worst referees in the world. That's why they don't ever get selected for the World Cup. Or Euros. Hardly. Yeah. So thank you for watching my first rant, and I'll see you in my next video.